So this is the newest addition to the video log series. Uh, so for this video log, I'm going to talk about why exercise variety is not ideal for muscle growth. But before I get into that, I want to start with a quote. Jack of all trades, master of none. So this quote is basically saying someone who is good at a lot of different things is rarely exceptionally or extremely good at one thing in particular. So let me illustrate that with fitness or exercise selection. Someone who does a bunch of different leg exercises all the time are probably not going to be as good at squats as someone who squats a lot. That's mechanics, muscle memory, ability to track. So that's where I'm getting into next. So let me talk about hypertrophy. Hypertrophy is the process of muscle growth, okay? And a lot of different things factor into hypertrophy. But the number one factor is volume, and study after study after study show this. So in order to make sure that you are heading towards a direction of hypertrophy, you need to track volume accurately and make sure that you're progressing in that area. Volume is sets times weight times reps, okay? So let me give you an example of someone who can easily track volume. Let's say Joe does squats every single week. In the first week, he does 200 pounds for 4 sets of 4. Multiply those together, that gives you the volume, okay? And in order to increase the volume, next week, he can either do 205 pounds for 4 sets of 4, or 200 pounds for 5 sets of 4, or 200 pounds for 4 sets of 5. One of the 3 variables is being increased, thus increasing the volume, okay? And then you got Brad. No offense to any Brads out there. I'm not saying that you don't know how to do things, but I'm just going to use that name. He does squats one week, and then leg press the next week, and then hack squat the next week. So for week 1, he does 200 pounds for 4 sets of 4, right? He could track the volume. But for week 2, he does leg press for 850 pounds for 4 sets of 4, okay? Now, the reps and sets are relative, okay? But the weight is not. How many people do you know that can squat 850 pounds? Like 1 or 2 or 3. And you see them on Instagram or YouTube, and you're like, now how many people do you know that can leg press 800 plus pounds? Plenty. I know plenty of people that can. So the weight cannot be relative. And in order to accurately track volume, you need all 3 variables, sets, reps, and weight, to be relative. That's why it's good to do the same compound lift at the beginning of each workout each week. So basically a way to do this is to form a skeleton, okay? So a skeleton is a set workout plan that you track, and then after that skeleton you can add in all your stuff, your lunges, your pulse lunges, your reverse, judo, isolation, ball, whatever the heck you want to do, all that crazy stuff. But make sure you have a skeleton. That is the only way that you can track volume and therefore make sure that you're heading towards hypertrophy. So you can make the skeleton for 2 weeks, 2-week chunks, or 3-week chunks, or 4-week chunks, and that should be good. Okay, so if you do this, then you can easily track volume, and if you don't, then you can't. So don't get caught up in this whole muscle memory thing, always switching angles and switching workouts and switching all this stuff. Because yeah, variety and muscle confusion can lead to hypertrophy, but volume is the most important thing. And if you're not tracking that and making sure you're progressing in that, then you're missing out on a huge, huge important factor in muscle growth. So remember, when it comes to working out and exercise selection, less is more. So hopefully this video is helpful, and I'm trying to keep up on the video logs and everything, but I've been really busy, but been trying my best. So give me feedback. If you guys have any ideas of things you want me to make videos on, just comment below. So enjoy. Everyone have a good day and keep killing it in the gym.